through the vessel, baby, I'm gonna be okay. Because that's what I do. I make it through the storm when everybody thought we wasn't gonna eat nothing.
I remember a time when we were sitting up there when you're hungry. Your thoughts go everywhere. I can't wait till payday. And payday is tomorrow, next couple days, and you saying,
well, dang, these kids over here talking about we can't be starving. You supposed to be taking care of us. And we gotta eat bologna sandwiches. And you didn't even save enough money for the food. I know you tripping. And all I heard was thumping and over and over.
yes, there ain't nobody no heroes in the streets, and ain't nobody gonna put sugar on your booty, young person. I'ma let you know we work for every dime we get. And when we don't got it, we gonna keep working and keep you looking good and keep you eating, keep you fed. You gotta understand, you gotta see both sides of life. Sometimes rich folks and you need to see what a poor person goes through. Then you won't be so declined to steal from them and portray and hurt that person because you see how hard it is to come up. It ain't easy. Ain't nobody gave you nothing and make America great on no two pennies. You gotta make them flip them 2 pennies.
Yeah, you gotta flip that money, man. You gotta flip them pennies. And when them kids get to hollering, you gonna come out there. You know, I remember time, there was nothing in the house, but I went next door and said, can you help me, please? And the lady came through and gave us some meat. And I made us the best spaghetti in our life. And they know I ain't lying, because I'm about that. I ain't ashamed to ask for mine. See, everybody wants to tell me what a beggar is. If I was a beggar and I come to your door and you clown me and you put me down because I was hungry, I was depressed, and then you wanted me to be sick, but I seen in my heart I wasn't meant to be like this. And I had to get up and change. I said, no more shall my house and my home not have food.
No more shall we not have light bill and not have nothing for the lights and the gas. So I went on out there and I said, oh, we gonna make it today. Because see, everybody wants you to struggle. They love that struggle love.
Because I don't know, let me tell y'all something. Personally, I think it's the best sex in your life. Because all you do is, we in there making babies. And I noticed that. We was sitting up here, we didn't have, nothing to do, no job. I had to go to work. Baby, I wasn't going to keep my stomach gonna be big. Every time we make up, another one. Every time we thought about it, another one. Baby, my house is full. And I'm telling you, and they looking at each other like, you got here, now how we supposed to pay for you? We all struggling, and then we got to feed another mouth in this clan.
And I can't stand you. And they can't stand each other. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Back in the day, they used to whoop each other's ass. I'm not gonna lie. When kids fight, you gotta let them. And see, I used to want to jump in. Don't hurt them. Don't hurt them. But they had to learn one thing. If you don't learn how to take and defend yourself, you'll get your ass whooped in school a lot. I mean a lot. Because I learned that. And then finally, I learned if I'd have just digged on in and say, let them have it like I do my uncles. Give me something. Give me my stuff. Let's fight, uncles. I'm taking y'all ass. I'm gonna fight. We gonna fight. I'm not taking no more ass whoopings from nobody at school or nothing.
Shit. They hated me in school. They already said I had a mouth. And just imagine if these knuckles was good too in school.
boy. Bang, bang, bang.
Shoot. That's why I didn't like fights. Because people were getting bloody, man. I seen somebody get tore up talking shit. Somebody was talking all that shit, and I just see my friends say, boom! And they were like, you gonna laugh at me? I said, it was funny as hell. You know your ass over there looking stupid. You should have kept you was over there talking all that stuff, saying you was all that, and now you ain't all that. Now you in the hospital with a broken arm. See, but that's too far. I didn't tell y'all that. I kind of thought that was a little lame to, you don't hurt nobody that bad. You put them in the hospital? I don't think that's fair. But hey, if they trying to take you out, they hit that chair. Now I remember she did get that chair on that sucker, throw it on that back. And that chair pretty hard. And so I think that's when she got mad and they retaliated. See, that's why I said people gotta watch their anger because you can hurt somebody. See, that got me driggling because I remember one time I was watching it, boy, it was terrible. It was terrible. That's why I be telling don't be getting no fight if you can't fight. If you don't want to fight, and then you go up there telling everybody, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm that motherfucker come outside. That motherfucker stay. Come on. I'm gonna be right there.
And you just sitting over there looking like, they really gonna fight over a man? And it be over a little boy. Back in the day, it was them little boys, they was little boys every time
Well, I love you. That's why I'm fighting for your ass. I wasn't gonna let that fat boy take my girl. I worked hard to get you, and then I gave you away. That's why I said, my man over there sitting over there watching with you, and your girl over there was trying to fight my man. It was crazy, baby. It was a fight from hell back in the day. That's why I tell y'all, watch your temper. Even as we get older and young folks, I know you gotta throw down in school, because I know once you get your ass whooped in the schoolyard, they talk about you for days. I know. I've been through that, but everybody get their little ass talked sometimes. So don't think just because you got a whooping and you had to fight and defend yourself, and just because you got your ass whooped.
Oh, I'm a failure. No, you stood up for yourself, because when you get older, they gonna respect you, because they know you ain't with that. Now they know as you get grown, because I remember everybody wanted to jump on me, them boys. Now they was up there trying to date me. Ain't that crazy? They want to date you when they grown. But they didn't like nothing about you. I didn't like you then, and now they like you.
Ain't that the sorriest thing? Now you won't talk to me? I ain't talking to you. It was no attraction then, it ain't no attraction now. Because I remember time, I don't want to make a fool out of you, so I'd rather just, you come sit down. I ain't that type of woman. If you is, you go get you one. And they got one, and now they had got that girl pregnant, and then that sucker had to pay. And I said, how you like that child support? See, I told you wasn't ready. You thought you was ready. See, that's why sometimes keeping your legs closed, it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. It actually make you smarter, and you still come out on top. Because ain't nobody bust this cherry. So therefore, you don't own shit and no rights to me at all. So go over there and be a good little, because you ain't getting none of